Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Battle School Dropouts.
Yeah.
This is Season 3. We got big changes, and if you're watching this on YouTube, you're probably witnessing them now. New intro. We're in the third dimension, in the second dimension on your computer. I'm Stew.
And I'm Bakari.
Yeah. And
people can see us now.
People can see us now.
I don't think they get used to this. I think this is kind of like a, season finale, season premiere special type thing.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do this more in the future, but don't expect this in the next episode, I think.
I know. Yeah, we spent a lot of time setting up everything behind us and all that. And to the listener on Podbean or Spotify, just assume that we're in a great set because we did an excellent job.
And we look really good too.
We look super hot. We got our fancy shirts on.
We're dressed for the occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're dressed to go see the new Minions Rise of Gru or whatever that movie's called.
Yeah, we're off to the premiere right after this.
Yeah. I don't know if it's real or not. Apparently this has been a thing where a bunch of guys get all the boys together. They get dressed to the nines to go see this movie and then just act really rambunctious in the theater. To the point where I saw a picture, I don't know if it's real, but I saw a picture on Twitter today of a sign in the window of a movie theater that said if basically no large groups of well-dressed men to see this movie. If a bunch of dudes in suits show up they will not be permitted to see the Minions The Rise of Gru or whatever the movie's called.
What a problem to have.
Honestly.
What's going on with movies right now? Between that and Morbius just going insane.
There's sort of a new wave of ironic humor with bad movies in particular. Yeah. I'm sure the Minions movies are fine for their audience. They just look annoying. But
it's a weird level. It's almost the opposite of internet cynicism, CinemaSins kind of stuff, where it's people are finding these movies that are terrible and they're being way too excited about them.
Yeah,
right? All the memes about Morbius are about how it's the best movie ever made. There's no cynicism. There's no ripping it down.
Yeah,
it's the opposite direction.
Which is good. It's nice to be, even if it's facetiously, I guess it's nice to be positive about stuff. I don't know.
It's definitely fun for the time being. I'm sure we'll get tired of it by the time Morbius 2 comes out.
Definitely.
And makes $20.
Did you see Morbius?
No. It looked terrible.
I've heard on all accounts it is actually just a very unfun movie. Not even, the fun type of bad movie.
Yeah, it's just straight up boring.
Yeah.
We've said it 100 times on this show. I just watched the Halo TV show, and it's not awful, but it's really boring. And that's the worst thing something can be in my book. It's not interesting; it's just boring.
That sucks. I mean, so much promise with the Doom 2006, the first person shot, or 2004, whenever the fuck that movie came out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels weird to not say Doom 2016 because that's the video game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we got big stuff now that we're in season 3. We got a new intro. We got a new outro. Mm-hmm. We got a new little 3D set that we've set up. And we got a Twitter account for it, which...
We have a Twitter account?
Yeah, we're going to set up a Battle School drop. I haven't done it at this point of recording.
Oh, okay. But it is up as the time of this posting, probably.
Yeah, so. We'll put it along the bottom of the video. It'll be in the description. Yeah. And actually, I'm going to edit in the audio right now. So anyways, that's where it is.
That's a great URL or at.
Thank you. Yeah, I worked really hard to get it.
Yeah.
I had to hack a teenager or something. I don't know.
Probably. That's what you got to do in this day and age,
Exactly.
That's how it is on this bitch of an earth.
Well, listen, I don't want to break with tradition though. I know we're in season 3. Bakari, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good. We're visible. I'm wearing a tuxedo t-shirt. And it's really hot in here. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. And that's perfect because we're going to be arguing about anime today.
Yeah.
And I think being really sweaty is kind of that's what we should be doing.
That's the anime nerd look.
Yeah. I think I fucked up by putting on deodorant today, honestly.
Yeah.
That's
why
I fucked up.
I didn't. So get ready for that.
Perfect. There we go. One step ahead of me.
So today's episode, we're going to be... Usually we watch the first 6 episodes of an anime and we talk about it. Mm-hmm. This episode we're making a tier list of the shows that we've reviewed so far in the last 2 years of Battle School Dropouts.
2 years. That's right. This is the anniversary episode.
So the list we're creating, this is going to be the greatest anime of all time list. It will be definitive. It will only be based on the shows that we've watched, but we've only picked the shows that matter.
Exactly. Yeah. Because I mean, we've only watched the shows that that matter.
Yeah.
Including Eat Man and X-Arm. Those ones matter too, probably.
I think X-Arm is really important in the anime conversation.
Yeah.
You know? People didn't just completely forget about it once the season was over.
Exactly.
Nope.
Real quick, just gonna put out the disclaimer and be really real about it. I stole this idea from Let's Fight a Boss, aka Super Eye Patch Wolf's podcast, but he admitted to stealing it from Giant Bomb, so all's fair in Love and War, I guess.
They stole it from somebody else, I'm
Probably,
sure.
yeah.
And we're just improving on it, clearly.
Yeah, that's
obviously,
what we're doing.
yeah, this is way better.
Yeah.
So we have in front of us here, so we're gonna have like a veto system is the plan. Each of us is gonna have we're gonna have a list, and we're gonna, we're gonna be setting it up. And as we do, if you feel really passionately about it, you can say this is going at that level.
Yeah.
However, you have to drink a glass of Bang Mix, the hard seltzer that upset my tummy a couple episodes ago.
We're going full tummy hurt mode yet again.
Like, we got these light Trulies. This is kind of nice. And then we're just going to absolutely fuck ourselves up.
Yeah. Yeah. So way it goes, we got 22 series here. We're going to take turns nominating one to be put at, whichever slot we're on. So like starting off, like what's the worst one that we've watched in the last 2 years. But we have to reach a consensus before we can put that, like nail it down. So yeah. If you want to circumvent that, you gotta bang it up. You gotta
bang.
You gotta bang. That's right.
Bang with your friends.
Banging with the boys.
Bang with the boys. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you been up to?
What have I been up to?
We started talking about the format of this episode. I didn't ask you. How are you doing?
How are you,
Stu?
doing? I'm doing a deep dive. I'm going down a dark path. I'm watching StarCraft StarCraft again.
Back at it again.
That's a huge mistake. We've talked about it before. Like, esports are such a weird thing, but I'm hooked. I can't stop watching it. And I'm not sure if I should feel bad because Activision Blizzard doesn't care about StarCraft, but it's also an Activision Blizzard property. And fuck that company.
Oh yeah, fuck them.
I have a huge conflict as I'm watching these people completely removed from the production of the game play it. So
I mean, I don't even if by an order of a fraction of a cent, it doesn't sound like anything you're doing is resulting in Activision Blizzard making money.
Yeah.
I guess besides adding to their view count, which I guess somewhat the YouTube algorithm could, I don't know. I'm not going to cancel you for it. Is what I'm saying
I appreciate it. And I'm trying to get out in front of it.
I'm the authority on
move.
who gets canceled, and you're free to go this time. Just you be careful.
Yeah, have you been shut down for any Sonic stuff? What? Okay, what, we got Sonic all around us. What's the deal with Sonic Origins? I'm starting to get YouTube videos that are talking about the problem with Sonic Origins.
It's another sloppy ass port. That's kind of the beginning and end of it. It's just like every other fucking port they've put out in recent history, like Sega. I mean, it's just kind of unfinished and buggy and just not all that great. And they're trying to charge here's the thing. Sonic 1, 2, and 3 and Sonic CD, 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles and Sonic CD, should be clear. It's 4.5 games are what's on Sonic Origins. And those were available on Steam for I think a grand total of under $15, at least on a sale. I'm pretty sure I picked all of those up for probably less than $10 on some sale or another. They took those off of the Steam store. You cannot get those unless you're getting it through Sonic Origins, which at time of recording, I believe, still costs $40.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So it's not only is this a really bad port, not really worth people's money to begin with, it's also they took away the games that were already available and then just no, you have to pay more for a worse product. So yeah, a lot of the time I'm just it's Sonic fans. They're being whiny and entitled and annoying, but in this situation, yeah, no, they shit the bed on this one real hard.
That was kind of going back a step. That was kind of the issue with when they did Warcraft 3.
Oh yeah,
remaster. They also made it so that not only is that the version you can buy or whatever, but that if you have the original installed on your computer, it overwrites those files so that you can't even play. If you're I don't like this buggy port, I want to move away from it, you can't. You're stuck with the remaster.
Is that legal? Is it?
I think so, because I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying like I think in the case of a lot of video games, you don't own the game per se. You like own like a license to play the game.
Right.
I think it's kind of the same.
That.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing with like movies and stuff, right? Yeah, so you just own a license for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's just like if you buy a movie, it's not like you can do whatever you want with the movie. Like you can't go make copies of a movie.
Yeah,
you know?
but like
you just
if
kinda...
so, like so like I have Frankie or Big Fat Liar starring Frankie Muniz, Amanda Bynes, and Paul Giamatti. It's sick, right? Bernadette's here helping us film, by the way. I broke the fourth wall just now.
Thanks for the acknowledgement.
Yeah, thank you for helping us do all this. I don't know a single thing about cameras, so this is fantastic.
You're welcome.
Yes. So, Big Fat Liar, Frankie Muniz, Amanda Bynes, Paul Giamatti. I have that on DVD. Yes, I can't like go and like reproduce it or whatever, like sell DVD bootleg copies or whatever. But also, like Frankie Muniz can't walk into my bedroom, take my DVD, and then give me a worse one. You know what I mean? Like I think that's where the line is for me.
Yeah, well, and that's the problem with everything being like connected to the like these always online type things. Is like Frankie Muniz can't come into your house and do that because it's like it'd be way too hard to do it. But if you owned like a digital copy. Excuse me. If you owned a digital copy of Big Fat Liar starring Frankie Muniz, it like they could potentially like give you a shittier version of it. Like if I would imagine like if you bought it on, I mean I don't know for sure because I don't think this has happened, but like
Sure.
if you bought like Star Wars: A New Hope on YouTube and they added more like special effects to it, you know, they added, or in the case of Big Fat Liar, they added more Jawas to it. They could potentially replace your version with that version.
If it was like digital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, for the record, Frankie, if you do want to come over, you don't have to take my DVD, but like just say the word. We could go-kart racing or something, you know?
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Frankie Muniz, listen, we got a camera set up. You love cameras.
Yeah.
You were on TV for so long, buddy.
Jaleel White is also in that movie. Jaleel. I forgive you for 1517 to Paris. You come on by anytime you want, buddy. Always welcome. Always welcome in the BSD house.
That's another 2 open invitation.
Yeah.
We got that and Japanese people who feel passionately about King of the Hill. Yeah. You're around. You're available.
Open invite all the time. Anytime, day or night.
Shit.
He's going to see this, Frankie. I mean, we're on a first name basis now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're. How could we not after referencing his favorite movie, Big Fat Liar? You know, the thing I'm sure he wants to be known for.
Yeah, exactly.
The work he cares most about.
I mean, it's his work that I care most about. Agent Cody Banks, pretty good. Malcolm in the Middle had some good episodes.
Was Agent Cody Banks like a tuxedo situation? Like he puts on a suit and he becomes?
Yeah, he becomes like a little pint-sized James Bond. Actually, I think he might have been over 18 at the time. Him and Hilary Duff. I don't know.
He always looks like a child to me.
He has not aged much, like at all.
Yeah.
Like I saw him he was like on a podcast with like dudes from Jackass or something, like Steve-O or whoever. Like last year, dude looks the same.
You want to talk about dudes that have aged? All the guys from Jackass, like it's so weird watching Jackass 1 and then the newer one is like, I recognize you. You look like you've been through a lot, understandably.
To be fair, they have been through quite a bit on camera. Yeah.
But you know, like you see a lot of Hollywood actors, like especially men, and I feel like they just don't age, you know? Like Tom Cruise has looked the same for like his entire career.
If anything,
you know?
I feel like he's gotten like kind of younger in recent years.
Yeah. Though we were watching Bernadette and I were watching Formula 1 this morning, and Tom Cruise, like he was like in the pit of one of the teams or something, and he was like, they kept cutting to shots of him, and you know, there's no digital de-aging or anything. Like he looked older than you see in the movies.
Really?
He looked like a human being.
Did he like climb on a car or something? Or, like while it was going at full speed?
I wish.
Some sort of stunt, you know?
Yeah.
I get like the only time I see Tom Cruise is when I'm watching a Mission Impossible movie and he's like doing something life-threatening.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and totally like messing up the film shoot because he's gonna like tear his ACL and can't keep working.
Yeah, I mean, if he's just not putting his life in danger, if he's just like there to enjoy an event, like,
yeah,
all right.
I mean, that's it. I like the Mission Impossible movies, and I feel like him doing stunts adds to it.
Yeah.
So, you know, as far as like unending action movie. Like look at like I feel like Mission Impossible, fun time, Die Hard as it goes on, and I say this as like a Die Hard fan of Die Hard. Mission Impossible is like holding up a lot better than like whatever the last one was in like Russia or something, you know, and it was just rough.
Is that the one where he like has a kid?
Yeah, his son.
Yeah. Yeah, Bruce Willis kind of like, we watched Bruce Willis age from like his like late 20s, early 30s all the way into who he is now, and like Tom Cruise has stayed the same through that same time frame pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Spooky.
Well, and there's stuff that's come out with like people saying that like Bruce Willis might have like some kind of cognitive issue in his older age.
Something to do with like his ability to speak, right?
Yeah, or like he might have like dementia. I mean, it's all like alleged or whatever.
Sure,
but like,
sure.
It's gonna be weird to see with Tom Cruise, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's got to be knocked around and kicked around. You know, he's another action star guy.
Oh, that's
he does
true,
his
yeah.
stunts.
Yeah. Who knows?
Who knows?
Time will tell.
Yeah, and he'll still look like how he does today.
Yeah.
It'll be weird.
This feels like time for a Scientology joke, but I don't even know enough about Scientology to make the joke. So, L. Ron Hubbard is a name.
There he is.
associated.
That guy.
There he is.
A friend, like we were talking about Tom Cruise yesterday, and somebody made a Scientology joke, and I was like, I completely forgot that exists. You know, that like, oh yeah, there's like this massive religion, and it's all based on like this author and stuff.
Yeah,
and it was like a huge punching bag for like 10 years. I'm like, just totally forgot. Don't remember it exists.
He's one of those things.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh well.
I thought his name was Elrond Hubbard, like like Hugo Weaving from Lord of the Rings. Like,
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I genuinely thought that was his name for like a decade. I didn't. I knew that for a fact, and then unlearned it a few years ago.
It's killing me too because it's like that author looks so not like a elf, you know? Like he's just like this big chubby dude. Like
There can be chubby elves. That's you know what? We got this Amazon Prime Lord of the Rings thing coming out. We got black elves. We got lady orcs. Give me a fat elf.
Give me a fat elf. Yeah.
Fat fucking elf. Yeah.
And I'm really excited for the takes. Like, I'm so mad that Lord of the Rings is woke now. Now it's bad. Hearing Jared Leto do that, watching him do that whole little bit with the Morbin time thing was one of the most like upsetting. Now the meme is dead.
He looked a little unhappy. Like, yes, absolutely, but like he looked a little unhappy saying it.
Yeah, that's the one bit of solace I take because I hate Jared Leto. So.
He's got a cult or something, right? Like,
He's got a cult, yeah. I just hate him because he's a method actor. Like, method actors need to stop. Absolute, like, actual goblins, you know?
I could forgive being a cult leader, but I draw the line at method acting.
That's the real plight.
Fuck theater kids.
Meth head acting.
Oh! I've legit never heard that before. Yeah. Bars.
Anyways.
Crazy. Needed to do it too.
Okay, let's get into this list here.
Okay.
Because it's going to take us a minute to get
It
through
is.
all this. So we got 22 episodes that we're covering for this anniversary episode. We're going to rank them. We're going to go from the bottom to the top.
That's right.
We are excluding a couple things. We have our 2 Christmas episodes and the Isekai Disaster episode. And then we're also not going to talk about Chainsaw Man because that's obviously the winner.
Yeah.
No, it's also a manga, not an anime.
Yeah, and it also gets kind of an unfair advantage because like we took a long time to like read through the whole thing as opposed to like watching the 6 episodes.
Yeah, right. We talked about it like a really long series.
Yeah. So
It's the reason that episode's like 3 hours long.
yeah, exactly. So I'll just go down the list here. Give everybody the sample pool. Okay. I'll do the first half. You do the second half.
Okay.
So we have. Wait, what is the first half? Hang on.
Dude, just go until you get bored.
Okay, perfect. All right. We have Gargantia on the Verdurous planet. Keep your hands off Azoken. Eat Man. Tower of God. Junji Ito collection. Space Brothers. Dr. Stone. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Jujutsu Kaisen. Nana. Go.
All right. And then we got Dororo. We got X-Arm. Hanasaku Iroha. Paranoia Agent. Hajime no Ippo. Serial Experiments Lane. Super Yo-Yo. My Love Story. Sabikui Bisco. Platinum End. Kids on the Slope. And Golden Boy. What a weird combination. Like... just all over the place.
We've got like some of my favorites just like in general on this list, and then some like truly awful shit. I get the feeling like, because I think it's going to be easy enough to get rid of the first like half or so.
Yeah.
But I get the feeling like heads are going to get butted eventually.
We're going to come to blows when we get towards the end.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, well, who should start? Who should pick the first thing to go on the bottom?
I think it's only right that you do.
Oh, well, thank you. That's really nice of you. Okay, let me take a look. Here. So so for me, it's like, I don't know. Okay, let me get my thoughts in order here.
Yeah.
My gut reaction is Eat Man, because that was one of the more painful ones. However, I think I'm going to say Tower of God.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. Explain your reason.
This is a spicy take.
Get me on board
This
here.
is a spicy take. So when we did this episode, you and John didn't like. You guys weren't jazzed about it, and I really defended it. And this is my redemption arc. I thought it was a really good show and all that jazz. I thought it was really fun, even if it was a bit cliche. I then watched the other 6 episodes of the season,
that's right.
and it was awful. I hated it. The main character becomes like absolute Gary Sue, like just like the motivations behind characters are just like, I don't like this guy, and then everybody else is like, but he's the best, and he hasn't done anything.
I didn't like that guy either. I think that's a pretty relatable character motivation.
Yeah. Well, and but apparently everybody loves him because he exists and is the protagonist of the show.
That's a pretty compelling argument.
So it's a bit of a, I'm going out in the weeds a little bit, because it's only the 6 episodes that it's only because of the episodes that we didn't watch that made me hate the show so much.
Okay. I can't help but feel like that's overcorrecting a little bit, because we're going over fucking X-Arm and fucking like there's some bad shit on this list. And I really didn't enjoy Tower of God that much, but like just on a purely technical level, it feels insulting to put that like on the bottom of a list that includes X-Arm and Super Yo-Yo and Eat Man and shit.
Yes, and it is. Yeah, it absolutely is. I think you're right. I think okay, let me take a step back maybe. Let me say I'm going to go with, I think Eat Man was the worst.
Yeah?
Yeah. I wanted to try to get away from Eat Man, like try not to be like, because it's kind of obviously like it was bad, but I think that one was like the one that like we were like because that was when we were watching the episodes individually.
Oh, we were, yeah.
Yeah, and I remember like finishing like the second or third one and being like, how the fuck am I not done? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, that did, I think, because it was just so early on in our process, like, yeah, that did add to, I think, our negative take on Eat Man. Because, like, not only was it kind of dead boring, but, like, even when we're watching bad shit, like, we're usually watching it together and we can, like, riff and drink and stuff like that. But, like, yeah, that was height of the pandemic. I don't know what your situation was, but I was, like, sitting in my dark bedroom alone just watching this terrible fucking cartoon. And being like, oh, I have a whole nother hour of this. Oh, man.
Yeah, no, those episodes drag.
Yeah. There's certain things I like of it. I like the premise. There's some like, I really like some of the vibes that it goes for, I think are kind of cool. You know, that sort of like Akira-esque, dystopian nighttime city urban type thing, I think is cool. But like, yeah, not enough to save it. I'm totally fine with putting that in last place. Yeah,
because what you're saying with like the aesthetics is like, I think Eat Man looks better than like Tower of God or X-Arms. Like I really liked the way Eat Man looks.
Yeah,
it's got that '90s kind of nostalgia to it. Maybe,
totally,
but. Yeah, that plot was just so goddamn dull.
Yeah, there's other anime that do that exact same vibe a lot better. So yeah,
absolutely. And we'll talk about them because the only anime that matter are on this list.
That's right. Except I was thinking like City Hunter and Akira, neither of which are on this list, but those don't matter now.
Those don't matter. Akira is not on this list.
Yeah.
This is the greatest anime of all time list.
Yeah.
So the goat. Gout. It's Gout list.
Yeah,
the Gout list.
It's
okay,
the Gout
cool.
list.
I got my goat fuel over here. Let's give this a try.
That's right.
How about another weird energy drink?
We got some yerba mate tropical uprising.
That's some good goat fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep the goat going.
All right. Speaking of gout, what is okay? So last place is Eat Man.
The first sacrifice has been made. Its throat has been cut. Its blood has been spilled. And Eat Man is number 22 on the list.
That's it for you, buddy.
That's right.
Okay, so now it's your turn to pick what you think should be 21st.
That's right.
God, this is going to take forever. Bernadette just got this look of like just resignation.
All right, we'll keep it moving right along. Up until this very moment, I thought I was going to pick X-Arm, but episode, I think it was 5, was really, really fun. And there's something really enjoyable about just how fucking stupid that show looks.
X-Arm?
X-Arm, yeah.
Yeah.
So now I think I'm headed towards Tower of God, if only because it was also really boring.
Yeah.
Though, wait, hold on. I forgot Junji Ito Collection is on here.
Oh, yeah. God, how bad is that going to be if we realize like halfway through that we forgot about just some trash show? We have to commit to it though. Whatever we lock in is locked in.
No,
we
absolutely.
can't go back. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like what I just said was foreshadowing.
I think so. Yeah, watch fucking like Super Yo-Yo get top 5.
It just wins on accident. Yeah. We're like, oh shit, we forgot.
It's slow and steady. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go Tower of God.
I'm not gonna fight you on Tower of
Okay.
God. Yeah, I think that one was fucking rough.
21 it is. Tower of God had some neat ideas. I love it when there's a big old tower and there's some like freaky shit in it and people gotta climb that shit.
Climb it.
This is maybe the worst execution of that premise I've seen. Had some neat art. That's about it.
Yeah. Okay, so next. Ooh, okay. Now it's getting tricky. I think for me,
more.
it's a number 20. What did I hate more, Space Brothers or Super Yo-Yo?
Did you hate Space Brothers?
I didn't hate Space Brothers. You're right. I'm gonna say Super Yo-Yo.
Yeah?
That's what I would put at number 20. I'm a 30-year-old man and it's a show for children, and straight up like Pokemon kids, like not like Dragon Ball Z teenagers.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's true. I mean, that's the thing. Like I was trying to think, like, we're not kids, we're not the target demographic, but like even then, like the kids had, you got your Yu-Gi-Oh and your fucking Sailor Moon and like all these just kind of better kids animes.
Not that Yu-Gi-Oh's on this list, so it doesn't matter. But Yu-Gi-Oh is so much better than fucking Super Yo-Yo. Like it's so fun and exciting.
Yeah.
Whereas like Super Yo-Yo, there is a part where they spend an entire episode doing fucking spinners. Like you can't make that cool.
Yeah.
Like just whipping the yo-yo around. Like, oh my god, is he gonna be able to do 200 spins? Yeah, he's not real. Like
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the thing I love about these, like, I'll call it sports anime, is that like, you can take something that I didn't give a fuck about and make it interesting. Like,
Yeah.
I watched a whole anime about badminton and I was totally stoked the whole time. It was great. This did not do that for yo-yos. And I used to fucking love yo-yos.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. No, I'm with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 20, Super Yo-Yo.
Number 20, Super Yo-Yo. Yeah, and just let me get a formal apology out to Yo-Yo Man. I'm sorry I was mean.
Are you apologizing to like? Wait, what Yo-Yo Man are you apologizing?
The one with the YouTube channel. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay, yeah.
I didn't need to go that hard on
Yeah.
that guy. He's fine. Okay, so we just put Super Yo-Yo at 20. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Which brings it back to me, huh?
Yeah. Your turn.
Okay. Damn, the fodder is disappearing fast.
Yeah, I'm realizing I always feel like we watch trash, and I'm like, some
Not
of
always.
these are pretty good.
Some of these are like, there's a couple of my like absolute favorites on this list.
Trash.
And that's where I think things are gonna get like heated for me.
Yeah, I'm sorry to put your absolute favorite Super Yo-Yo on so low.
Yeah, that was really tough. The reason we just cut there was because I had to compose myself for a minute and cry uncontrollably in my room for a moment. Okay, I gotta just go with what I'm like. No, I'm already like a little peeved that X-Arm is getting out of the 20s. Like we're into the teens now. But also that episode 5 was like more interesting than some of, you know what? Yeah, I'm calling Junji Ito collection at 19.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I hate it more than I want to eat your pancreas.
Wow. I was not hot on I want to eat your pancreas either, but I didn't think it would go this early.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I want to eat your pancreas was like a nice movie, but kind of boring.
Yeah.
I guess Junji Ito is just boring.
It is.
So, okay, yeah, I think you're right on that one.
It's easy.
Yeah, this is an easy list. I don't know why people fight. Yeah, Junji Ito just like... There's aspects to it that I liked, right? Like it's fun having like audio and like timing are such a big part of like horror.
Totally.
So it's nice having those elements. It just I don't know. There's something about it that just doesn't quite connect. They didn't quite get right.
Yeah, I'm with you. Like you're adapting some of like in my opinion some of the best horror manga there is out there, and you get the right team on this, it should be just an easy slam dunk. But yeah, it was just really not enjoyable start to finish.
Yeah, and I think the animators kind of had a tough spot too, because I feel like Junji Ito's style is like really hard to like animate, like draw every single frame. Like that there's a lot that goes into every single frame there,
Totally.
you know?
I think honestly it might have just been better served as like a motion comic at that point, like just color the panels and like just show them in sequence with music, like a PowerPoint almost. That probably would have been better.
I feel like that might be part of my issue too, is like when I think Junji Ito, I think black and white, and that and how it really works as black and white. Like Chainsaw Man, I don't think of as like, oh, that has to be in black and white. But like Junji Ito kind of works, I think, also because it's like horror.
Yeah. No, that's you're not wrong.
That's a speculative thought. I'm not standing by that. Don't hold me to that, anyone on the internet.
I think you might be on this because there's a new Uzumaki anime coming out, like a 4-episode series or something, and that's black and white, isn't it?
Yeah, and like, everybody's stoked for that one.
It looks cool. It could be a good Uzumaki adaptation. That'd be sick.
Hey, maybe it'll be on the list next year.
Hey,
if it ever fucking comes out. Yeah. That thing has been in production for like 4 years, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure COVID had something to do with the, production.
When did COVID
timeline
affect anything?
Yeah. I mean, we kept going.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
This podcast is mostly a COVID podcast.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, we really powered through the dregs pretty quickly.
Yeah. X-Arm is still on this list.
I know. And I'm like, do I put it and I'm not even ready to put it on. Like I think I'm going to push for... Okay, I'm pushing for I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. I did not care for that movie.
Hold on. That's tough, man.
I had so much fun watching X-Arm with you and Tim. Like,
yeah.
Maybe X-Arm is a worse show, but I had so much fun watching it.
Sure.
And I could totally you get your boys together in the living room, you put on X-Arm, you have a great time together. I don't think you could say the same thing of like the same fun factor that X-Arm with the boys has. I Want to Eat Your Pancreas does not hit me on that same like alternative emotional level.
Yeah. That's really tough. Yeah, but yeah. There's just nothing on this list. Like maybe Space Brothers, but like, or Dr. Stone, I guess. But
what did you like more, Space Brothers or I Want to Eat Your Pancreas?
Maybe I Want to Eat Your Pancreas. Maybe I did like that more.
Oh, more than Space Brothers?
Maybe.
They're brothers in space.
They are brothers in space. That was pretty.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. And that episode got algorithmed. We got like a couple hundred views on that one.
Yeah, obviously it's the best episode,
Yeah.
and everyone who watched it was great.
Exactly. Our analytics pointed out that they came from some really weird videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know how that ended up. But yeah, no, I guess I could go back and forth more on this, but I just can't care enough about I want to eat your pancreas to fight that fight. So I'll take that.
XR number 1, baby.
I really thought Super Yo-Yo was going to be the one to make it just because of how fucking nothing it was.
It's just completely ineffective. All right, number 18 for I Want to Eat Your Pancreas.
Number 18. Okay. You know what? No, the buck stops here. I think I got to put up X-Arm.
No.
Fight me on it.
Yeah, I will fight you on XR.
Yeah, tell me
I had
why.
so much more. Okay, especially with Space Brothers still on the goddamn list. Like, Space Brothers was so dull. Like it's a nice show, but like, there's like, I want to or X-Arms got both from just about everybody, or at least from you and me. Both I want to keep watching and total garbage.
Yeah.
Like, whereas Space Brothers is like the poster child for our rating. Like, it is dead center. Like, all ratings like of are like around it.
I'm like looking at that bang mix. But just for the
You ready to use your power now?
No, I'm gonna need that later.
XR.
I couldn't possibly. No, you're not wrong. Yeah. Space Brothers was kind of boring. X-Arm was like bad out loud, and I can respect that. But it's fucking X-Arm.
Yeah.
You know what?
People are gonna be mad if we put Space Brothers before XR.
Are there Space Brothers fans? I've never heard
I
of
know
one.
Andy liked it.
Does he?
Yeah, I think he's watched all the episodes.
But is he a fan of it?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
Andy clearly like he watches and indexes like a lot of stuff, but like, is he a fan of it? I don't think so.
Yeah. Hear that, Space Brothers fans? You don't exist.
Here's yeah. Come here and stop me then. You know what? I'm kind of, if not X-Arm, before Space Brothers, I'm kind of looking at Dr. Stone a little bit. I had a lot of fun recording that episode with you and John. Shout out to John. That was a lot of fun. But I didn't care for that series that much, at least. And even if Space Brothers, like moment to moment, is kind of like boring and like laid back, there's something I find very charming about just its overall presentation. And I can't. Dr. Stone to me was in many ways just another shonen anime.
Okay, I will agree to put Dr. Stone there if you agree you're not just picking Space Brothers because like we are picking Dr. Stone because we're trying to seem like more like adults and not just like the absolute teenagers that we are. Like, we only like shonen battle animes.
Motherfucker, we have an anime podcast that's multiple years old. At this point, like, I don't think there's a chance I could make myself look more mature and sophisticated here. We're wearing tuxedo t-shirts, Stu.
Okay, Dr. Stone can go.
Okay. All right. Dr. Stone, number 17. Oh, shit.
Reset. We're wearing tuxedo t-shirts.
That was really good.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Okay, is it my turn?
It's your move. Hang on. You deliberate. Oh, there we go.
Okay. I'm gunning hard for Space Brothers right
Yeah?
now. I can't have it climb the list any further.
Really?
Yeah, it's just so kind of It is a show that was made for you and me. It was as if the animators learned everything about our lives and were like, you know what they'd like? They'd like Space Brothers. And I didn't like it. I didn't like Space Brothers. It's not awful, but
I think, yeah, like
it falls squarely in like mediocre valley.
I've been actually like on sort of a quest for like seinen anime recently, like specifically stuff aimed at like an older audience, like, you know, the mid-20s and up. And I've watched some really good stuff lately. And I think the thing about Space Brothers is like, yes, it is aimed at folks in their like 30s and beyond, but like that doesn't mean you have to make it quite so stuffy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is a problem I have with Space Brothers. And I honestly, X-Arm was a whole lot more fun than so I'll give you that. Number 16, Space Brothers. I forgot to read out.
Eat shit, Space Brothers. I don't know why I suddenly have this vendetta against Space Brothers.
We were so neutral about that show is the thing. Like,
and I'm going the other way with it.
It wasn't like when we recorded that episode, it wasn't like fuck Space Brothers. It was like, yeah, that was fun. It was fine.
Yeah.
You know, and like it's just metastasized into something so much worse. I sure hope I pronounced that word correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So Space Brothers, number 16.
Okay.
I think that's reasonable. It
yeah.
You know, it wasn't bottom 5 anyway.
Yeah. 'Cause 11's going to be the halfway point, right?
Yes, 11's halfway. We got 22 in total.
So we're on to number 15?
Yes.
Okay.
I move for... Now we're getting all into this, like everything left I enjoyed quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, this is tough. This is real tough.
And in, like, considering that, I think I have to look at X-Arm again.
Dude, fuck you, no!
Okay, what do you, like, look, there's a part of me that wants to see X-Arm go further. It's like a real underdog story.
Yeah,
but
dude,
like
I'm rooting for it.
But my conscience is telling me that like this is the worst show we have left on the list.
Okay.
Convince me otherwise. You have to.
Okay. Where my brain goes is I think the value that we're in right now is like, oh my god. Like I'm looking at like Gargantia on the Verderous planet right now. And like Nana. Those are kind of the ones where I'm like, that's the level where I think we're at this point. Because both those shows were good.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, we were hooting and hollering during X-Arms, man. That show was made for like my just like garbage taste, you know? Like it is so bad in such a perfect way.
I feel like I was the strongest defender of X-Arm in the actual episode.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I've come up to your level.
I did too good of a job here. Like now I'm backing up. So wait, you said you're looking at Gargantia and you're looking at Nana?
Yeah, I feel like those are the ones that I'm like less excited about with the remainder of the list.
Those are both really tough, but I have to concede that both of those are anime that I watched and really enjoyed when I was much younger. There's a lot I really like about Gargantia, even if it doesn't age very well as a whole. And Nana is a show for like a slightly older audience that I do enjoy quite a bit. But also I have a soft spot for music anime, so that's a little tough.
We also never got to the music episode in like the first 6 episodes, and one of the episodes was exactly the same. Yeah. Like X-Arms never hit us with that.
Okay, well, all right. All right, let me say something.
Yeah?
I'm okay to cut Nana, but with the understanding that that's because of the format of our podcast, because we watched 6 episodes of it and episode 6 happened to be episode 1 all over again. I think if we were talking like whole series, Nana would go a lot higher and X-Arm would go a lot lower. But given that's not how we do things here. Okay, yeah, I can cut Nana. That's fine. I don't see myself going to bat for it any higher than that. So 15 Nana, It's a really fun series. It's just that we didn't get to the part where it gets to be really fun. And that's
Episode 6 was the same as episode 1. Like, what was that?
I don't know. It's like that's the thing is like it's like 50 episodes or something. It's not your typical like 13 or 26. So like it takes a little while to spin up and like get going. And there's some really interesting stuff that happens and like the music is good. But yeah, from what we watched, I'm fine cutting that.
Okay. Talked about it earlier. I think it's probably Gargantia. I feel like that falls pretty in the middle there.
I'm okay with I will concede to that, but I want to make a deal.
Okay.
I'm okay with that if we can agree that X-Arm does not make it into the top half.
No.
That's all I need is the X-Arm. The rest of like X-Arm is like a so bad it's good type thing.
Okay.
The rest of these are just good.
Okay, I'll take your deal on that one.
Okay. All right. Gargantia number 14.
Number 14. Okay.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Gargantia has certain parts of it have not aged very well, but it is a very charming story of like a sort of a fish out of water story about.
Oh yeah, what the hell, dude? You're defending Gargantia?
I'm defending transphobia, Stu. That's what I'm doing now.
Is that what you stand with? You piece of shit. I'm the good one.
Stu's the ally.
I'm the good one.
It's not June anymore, Stu. Brian, I feel terrible. Yeah, certain aspects of Gargantia have aged very, very poorly. It is a very charming story, and it's like one of my favorite anime theme songs. I'm a huge Chihara Minori fan. So anyway, Gargantia on the Verdurious planet at 14.
Okay, so we're on to number 13. Is it my turn?
Yes. Yeah? Yes, that's right, because I was shooting at X-Arm, and somehow it lived to see another rank. Somehow.
I feel so good right now. I love X-Arm. It's the best anime. It deserves number 1, even if it doesn't get it.
Yeah, well, it's never going to.
Okay. Shit, now we got good stuff.
Yeah.
Is it Platinum End?
I was gonna cut Platinum End next, so I'm mad you're doing it because that was my pick.
Take that.
That puts it at what 13?
13, which is a pretty fun number for it. It's pretty edgy, pretty cool.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I think X-Arm notwithstanding, Platinum End is kind of the worst one on this list.
It's for me. It's a toss up between like Sabikui Bisco and Platinum End.
I enjoyed Sabikui Bisco a lot more than Platinum End. Personally.
Bisco was good. Yeah. I'm Platinum End on this one.
Okay.
Platinum End is like good. It's like it's a good time. It's just like it's not hoot and holler like crazy bad or anything. It's like I don't know, like it's almost like Death Note, like fan fiction or something. Like,
but it's by the people who made Death Note.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's got some edge to it, and it's got these weird rules that are just absurd. But I wouldn't say it was like fun necessarily. It had fun moments, but like overall, like there's a whole episode where like he falls in love with that one girl, and like that's a pretty forgettable episode. I feel like.
Yeah,
I'm making hot takes left and right, but
I think you're onto something. Like I think Platinum End had some really interesting ideas, but like it left so much on the table. At least what we watched of it, like it really does in a lot of ways feel like Mirai Nikki light. Yeah. And it could have gotten so much dumber so much quicker, and it didn't. And but it is still very dumb, but like not in an enjoyable way all the time. So yeah.
Okay,
I think that's an appropriate place.
Platinum End at number 13.
Okay. This is number 12.
Number 12.
This is the very top of the bottom half. X-Arm is our number 12.
No.
You shook on it?
No.
You shook? No, fuck you. No. We made a deal. That's not how that works. Put that down. Put that down right now.
Fine.
How could you?
Thought I could try to get away with it. All right, fine.
You
X-Arm's
devil,
number
you.
12.
Would you like to say a few words
I
about
would like
X-Arm?
to say,
Go
yeah,
for
rip
it.
in peace, X-Arms.
Yeah.
It is bad, but it's like it's such a great bad show. Like it's perfectly you get your friends together and you look at its weird animation, you look at the behind the scenes, like everything about that show, kind of other than the things they want to be good, are the best parts about that show. Like the parts where they try suck, but the parts where they fail, incredible. Perfect. So just don't watch it alone.
Yeah.
You gotta
definitely.
invite your friends over for like bad anime night.
That is one you laugh at, together. It's not like
Yeah.
when you engage with sincerely.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think like kind of everything else on this list, I just in even some of the ones we've already cut, like I just genuinely enjoy as like a piece of art or media. So yeah. Hanasaku Iroha, what the fuck? X-Arm, number 12. Top of the bottom.
I always confuse those two, Hanasaku Iroha and X-Arm.
Same premise, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah, real fish out of water story, City girl goes to the country, human boy ends up in a robot. Same thing, really. So,
Same thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, wow. Shocked, truly shocked that it made it to as far as it did. You are
This one's for you, X-Arm. The real goat here. The real gout here.
I was about to take a sip of my drink anyway, and I made sure I didn't. No. Wait. I don't want to put myself against X-Arm. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
this is more of a fight between us.
yeah. It's just it cut down so many like things that I think are genuinely pretty decent.
But obviously
That
now have
shit
become
sucks.
inferior.
Yeah, now they are worse. Sorry, I want to eat your pancreas.
You're worse than X-Arm.
That was a perfectly earnest love story. There were things I didn't like about it, but Jesus Christ, we put it fucking 6 spots below X-Arm.
Where it belongs.
Jesus Christ. Okay. We put Nana 3. Okay.
You're sobering up now.
You're right.
You see what I was able to do. Is it my turn?
Yeah. This is number 11. This is the bottom of the top.
Bottom of the top. I think my vote is Dororo.
Really?
I think it's really, really good. I think I just like all the other shows more. No, it's not Bakui Bisco. I take it back.
Really?
Yeah. I like Bisco. I think it was pretty good. I actually ended up watching more of it, unlike Dororo.
Oh, yeah?
And that kind of paints my taste a little bit because I didn't like the second 6 episodes.
Oh, did you?
As much.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
I still have not watched more of like any of these series, like other than the ones I've seen
you're
already.
The biggest liar on this podcast.
Absolutely. I rated a bunch of things, keep watching, and then did not keep watching.
Yeah.
I plan to eventually. And like, if I had all the time in the world, I would have watched all of these to completion, but I don't, and so I didn't. I personally, and this is probably the least I'm gonna care out of any of these, but me personally, I would maybe put Jujutsu Kaisen like the tiniest little notch below Dororo. I think Jujutsu Kaisen has really good.
Hold on.
Wait. Well, okay.
I'm like Jujutsu Kaisen's like top 3.
Whoa, top 3?
Yeah. Like off my gut here, right? Like that show fucking rules so hard.
Top 3 though?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We're not there yet.
Yeah, but
I'm not even close. But it is. I liked it more than Dororo or Bisco, especially more than Bisco. Bisco, like I was a little up and down with that show. Jujutsu Kaisen, I was like, this show fucking rips the whole way through.
Jujutsu Kaisen, like on a technical level, is spectacular, but like I don't even remember most of the characters' names or like what their deal is.
I don't remember
you know
the names of characters in anime that I like, dude. I can't remember names of any character other than Master Chief from the Halo television show, now at Paramount Plus.
Paramount? Did you get Paramount Plus to watch that?
No, but I stole it from a friend.
Oh,
so.
there you go. Yeah. I thought it was on Netflix or something. I just hadn't noticed it. even still, I would put Dororo above Sabikui Bisco a teeny bit. And I really liked Sabikui Bisco, like, a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was really good. It's very imaginative, very fun.
Yeah.
But
Wait, no, maybe I take that back. No, I take that back, actually.
Oh.
No, God, this sucks. If
fucking garbage.
if not fucking Jujutsu Kaisen, then yeah, it's probably Dororo.
Yeah. I think of all those things, it's my least favorite.
Okay. Okay.
Whose fucking turn is it? Was that
that was you.
picked
You just cut. You just cut. No wait. You just cut Dororo.
Dororo. That was it.
You just cut Dororo. Yeah. And so Dororo at number 11.
Oh, and if you're mad, Tim, fuck you. I never watched more episodes. I hate that you have better trains than I do, and I will be bitter about that forever.
Is Tim a big Dororo fan?
Yeah, he loves the show. He's told me to watch more of it for like 100 years, and I have no excuse for not doing it.
I thought it was great.
Other than I hate that you're in Japan with your good transportation, you dick.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Fuck that. Yeah, Doro was really cool. It's based off of a really great manga by Osamu Tezuka. Rest in peace. Yeah, I thought it was it hit emotionally in a very good way.
Yeah, like it feels bad once we put it on the list and it doesn't win.
Yeah,
because it was great. Yeah, like it was an absolutely wonderful show.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, totally. It's everything's a killer on this list at this point. Like we've gotten rid of all the rubbish. Now that X-Arm is gone. So now for my cut.
Ooh. It's X-Arms again.
Yeah, we're gonna cut X-Arm again. Still, it does
get it up in the upper half.
Does not get in top 10 though. It's not in 10.
I tried X-Arm. I tried so hard.
Yeah, better luck next time. Maybe get some actual animators next time. Actually, that might make it worse, probably.
Or better, depending on how you think about that show. Yeah.
Yeah, like better, but it would make it less fun.
Yeah,
which makes it worse. Yeah,
that's a good point.
Okay. I really don't want to do this. There's something I really like about Sabikui Bisco, but it's so I won't. I'm gonna pick Hanasaku Iroha.
Okay, thank God. I was worried you were gonna pick Bisco, and I was like looking at Iroha. Like I like Iroha. I think it's really good, but like I liked Bisco more. Iroha was fun. But
yeah.
I think I gave it a keep watching, and I think I really had like a heartfelt reason for it. I didn't watch any.
I remember you convinced me to go from a meh to keep watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I didn't keep watching. So I'm the biggest liar. I'm a big fat liar starring Frankie Muniz.
And Amanda Bynes and Paul Giamatti. Donald Faison and Jaleel White.
How do you do this?
I really like that movie. It's sick, right? So good. Okay, yeah. Hanasaku Iroha and Sabikui Bisco are both parts of like, archetypes that I really like. The sort of like fantastical like journey through a bunch of different interesting worlds and the, kind of quiet slice of life coming of age story. But between the two, Hanasaku Iroha, it's great visually, musically. It's got a really nice story, really great characters. But top 10, it's still made the top 10, which is very good.
At number 10.
Number 10.
We gotta get our Watch Mojo voices going. Shit, we're in that moment.
Now we've become a listicle at this point.
Okay. Well, we've talked about it enough. I think Bisco goes at number 9. I think Bisco was great, but I think I like everything else on this list more.
Yeah.
Bisco's fun. It's imaginative. I'm a little tainted in the same way with Tower of God, where I watched more episodes and I was not as hot on them. So,
you weren't as hot.
I was not. Oh. I did not like the following 6 episodes that much.
Wow. Okay.
I don't want to get into it because it's all spoilers and stuff. But yeah, I think Bisco is like such a fun and cool show. But it's also stuff that I've seen before in a lot of ways, and in a lot of ways, kind of done better. That's
kind of where I'm headed too. Is like in that sort of like fantastical, like person or persons journeying through like various different like worlds or civilizations, like areas or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I think Samurai Champloo does it better. I think Kino's Journey does it better. I think Flying Witch Elena's Journey does it better. Like,
all shows that don't matter but did it better.
They're all really good. It's just they didn't make it on the list for various reasons. I love all of those.
I'm looking.
Kino's Journey's going to show up in a future episode, for sure.
Not to break the fourth wall here. We've agreed that this is the only anime that matters, but also we set out to make a podcast where we didn't just talk about the anime that like everybody already fucking knows.
Yeah, and also like I don't think either of us want to make it into like this is our favorite animes list because just It's kind of a miracle that shows like Hajime no Ippo and stuff like that, which is one of my favorites ever, like made it into an episode to begin with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, these are the only anime that matter.
These are the only. Yeah. Hey, don't stop thinking that other anime matter. They don't. Yeah.
But the other ones are good too.
Yeah.
Even if they don't matter.
Okay, so we're putting. Sorry, what did we just argue about?
Sabiku Bisco
Bisco.
at number 9.
Okay. Yeah.
Number 9. There it is.
Bernadette was saying during we had a little recording break for a second that we're agreeing all the time, and you know what? Great minds think alike. We've had our disagreements here, but
we're a couple of big brain boys.
Big brains, and it's about being that we're both right.
Yeah.
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 So I think we're good.
So.
I think we're good. It's your turn.
It is. Okay. Fuck. Okay. Jesus Christ. All right. Number 8. I got a level with you. I'm looking at Jujutsu Kaisen again.
Oh, fuck you. What did I just say about you being right? You dumb piece of shit. You absolute moron.
Look.
You fucking goblin. What the fuck, dude?
Jujutsu Kaisen has some of the best action combat sequences in anime that I've seen, bar none. And that's kinda it.
Killer intro, fucking
absolute
banger. The plot, while like the plot you've kind of seen it.
Harry Potter for Ghostbusters,
and it fucking rules.
No, it's just a thing. They just go to demon hunting school.
Listen, it's about the execution of it, and the execution fucking rules. I like all the characters. I like the conflict.
Name one.
I love main guy. I love girl.
That's right.
I love Sasuke.
I know their fucking names.
They're fucking all.
You're talking about
excellent.
Itadori, and you're talking about Kugisaki, and you're talking about Megumi.
Yeah.
I know their names, and I think they're not very memorable characters.
Dude, we said keep watching for that show, and then that night I watched. I was so fucking hooked.
I went and saw the movie in theaters and everything, and I still think it deserves 8.
Oh my fucking god, dude!
Yeah. Did you see the movie?
No.
Yeah?
I was busy that day.
The studio movie grill.
I even ordered a drink and an entree.
And I still think it goes at 8.
No. Okay, no. But what about? Shit.
Right?
Fuck, are you right?
I think I'm right.
Fuck you. No, you
right.
can't be
Yes,
right.
I am. Yes, I am. I'm absolutely right.
Fuck, dude. Okay, what about shit. Fuck. Okay, put it. Do it.
All right. Jujutsu Kaisen, number 8 on the list. Eat shit,
so
shonen
fucking
fanboys. Fuck off.
That was your pick, so now it's my turn. Right?
That was my pick. Would you like to say a few words about Jujutsu Kaisen, or shall we just?
It's great. It's a really great show, and
good.
it's got one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen in an anime. In a later episode, when they fight Tree Man, it just fucking rules.
Yeah, I haven't
it's
gotten
so fucking good. Yeah. He beats like a fucking Kuwabara type like friend, and they just become the best of friends so quickly. Yeah. It's so great. It's so great. I love the show so much.
One of the best OPs. Eve is just an amazing band. That first OP was just.
Yeah, that's like real top tier for me. Like
totally.
Absolutely, like easy top 10.
Totally.
Arguably 5. But who gives a shit? What do we do next? It's my pick.
That's up to you.
Ooh, this is tough. This is real tough.
Yeah.
I hate that we have good shows left. Fuck.
Yeah. We have, for the record, What's remaining?
yeah.
Keep Your Hands Off Azoken, Paranoia Agent, Hajime no Ippo, Serial Experiments Lane, My Love Story, Kids on the Slope, Golden Boy.
I'm leaning into Golden Boy. I think it's great. I think it's super fun. And it's like X-Arm. It's one of the ones you gotta watch it with the boys. You know, they're fucking yeah. But it's. I feel like all the other ones on this list have like some kind of there's something like a little bit deeper that I like about them, and Golden Boy is very surface level enjoyment, like anime boobies bouncing around, weird horny jokes, sex comedy. Let's have some fun. It's very simple-minded, good time.
It's just so charming is the thing.
Yeah.
Like it is all of those things you just said, but it's so good at being those things.
The execution is flawless.
Yeah.
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 A lot of grinding in this episode.
This is tough.
Like, what are you leaning towards right now? What are your thought points?
Me right now, I'm looking at Lane.
Lane?
Yeah.
I like Lane more than Golden Boy. I feel like Lane is really like hitting some. It's this whole whoa, what's the internet? Whoa, what's all this happening? I think it's at least like a little bit deeper than Golden Boy.
You're right. I think for me, both of them kind of fill a similar niche where like a big part of it is like that sort of not to say they're similar at all, but like they both have this sort of like, to me, what comes across as very like nostalgic art style, and like, it's I guess that's kind of the end of it, but like
no, you're right. I like Lane less than Golden Boy.
That's the thing. I had so much more fun watching Golden Boy than Lane.
No, I'm leaning towards Lane.
Yeah?
I think it's Lane for me.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm taking Lane.
Okay.
Lane's my pick.
Done
Bam!
deal. Bam.
Ooh,
We're
got
done.
him. All right.
All right. Serial Experiments Lane, number 7 on the list.
Yeah.
Lane, super fucking cool. Like that sort of late 90s look at like what the future holds for technology is so sick. Really amazing art style. The music's great. I love the present day, present time at the beginning of every episode. It's so fun.
The art is just absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely. Yeah, so good.
Oh.
So good. That stuff they do with like negative space and stuff like that.
Yes.
So sick. Yeah.
Yeah, the contrast is super good.
Yeah.
The world is really weird and all that in a really cool way.
Totally.
Yeah. Definitely a great show.
Yeah. Just an aesthetic masterpiece. But yeah. These are all some of my favorites at this point, and that's just my least favorite out of these favorites, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. There it is. Number 7, Serial
Go.
Experiments Lane.
Okay, what's
My next move. I hate that I'm doing this. No, wait, no, I don't. Hold on.
Actually, I love that I'm doing this.
No, I thought I was going to do something and then I decided against it. My pick is...
Can I say something real quick? Can I just interrupt your dramatic pause right there? I think for the top 3, you can drink the Bang mix if you want, but I don't think we should be able to like veto super hard for the top 3.
Okay, that's fair.
I think it would be kind of fucked up if number 1 won because somebody drank.
Yeah, okay.
Like I admire the dedication, but I think top 3, the Bang veto is off the list. So if you want to Bang veto,
yeah, if we're trying to bang it, this is the one. Okay, and this might end up being that one. My pick is Keep Your Hands Off Azoken.
oh, you what? What? Because that's the one. I'm gunning for number 1.
You
on
think
that
that's?
one.
Oh man.
I think that's number 1.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on.
You're a
I'm not,
psychopath.
I'm not going in.
Putting on that one.
I'm going in half cocked on that one. You know what? I'm willing to part ways with I'm willing to part with Golden Boy now.
Okay.
I think for how fucking absurdly horny that show is, the fact that it got to be number 6 is kind of a shock in itself.
It is a good time.
There's so much dope shit about Golden Boy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's got some really fun animation. I think part of the reason it's made it this far is that it's at the bottom of our list here, and we kind of forgot it existed a lot of the time. But
I think there's also sort of a recency bias to it. We watched it most recently,
Yeah.
and like it's the kind of, I mean, it's the clearest in my head because we watched it a few weeks ago.
yeah.
Some of these we watched like 2 years ago, you know. So
It's also important that we put it below My Love Story because it's really going to look bad if we like Golden Boy more than My Love Story.
yeah, no,
It's really a good emotional like view on like how relationships work. Yeah, it's pretty good. But horny anime movies bouncing around is even better.
The one about the guy who rubs his face on every lady's toilet that he can find. That's the one that needs to get to. Yeah, no, I'm
True romance.
I certainly don't think that like something being like focused on horniness, like sex comedy stuff, like I don't think that necessarily disqualifies it from being good. But like I don't know. There's something about Golden Boy that tells me I don't want it in the top 5. And I think 6 is kind of the perfect place for it.
Okay.
There's so much cool shit going on with Golden Boy. I love the soundtrack. The visuals are fantastic. Talking about like, you know, anime lady designs, some of the best in the biz. Like just speaking on a specific, like on an entirely aesthetic level.
Yeah, not even like a super horny term. Like this is like
just character
they just
designs.
look really great.
Yeah, like that blonde lady from the first episode, like just the attention to detail they had, like just drawing her hair and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. It's so like visually just great.
Yeah.
And like as much of an incorrigible horn dog as Kintaro is, like he's a very charming protagonist, I think. Yeah. 6, I'm totally fine with Golden Boy going out at 6.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay. So now we're into the top 5 now.
Yep.
The big part of the list. The part of the Watch Mojo list most people only watch.
And it's your go.
It's my go. And I feel I feel really adamant about this. Please don't hurt me. It's Hajime no
Fuck
Ippo.
you.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. No.
It's Hajime no Ippo.
No. First off, I'm kind of shocked that, like, I love Kids on the Slope dearly, but I'm shocked that you are putting Hajime no Ippo before Kids on the Slope.
Kids on the Slope fucking hit, dude. Like, Hajime no Ippo, it's good in all the way that anime should be good, right? Like, it's got the theme song as part of, like, the montage.
And it's dope.
And it's great. And listen, top 5, all right? We're like, let's not fucking flip out. Like, that's still a really good.
It is really
That's
good.
a really great rating. But I feel like I very passionately like all the other shows more than Hajime no Ippo. And I say this as a guy who watched like 40 episodes of it after we watched it. I worked out. I just spilled.
There we go.
I just spilled Truly all over my face.
Perfect.
Okay. So you don't feel like Hajime no Ippo's 5?
No, this hurts me to say, I would put Paranoia Agent on 5 before Hajime no Ippo.
That's some insanity.
That's just how I feel. That's just how I like.
We talked about how we weren't gonna. If you're not gonna give me Hajime no Ippo at 5, I'm banging it. All right, I'm banging it.
Okay.
I saw that look.
Okay.
I think the other shows are.
You're not gonna like where this goes, Stu.
I think this is.
You're not gonna like where this goes, Stu.
I think this is. Hajime no Ippo's not as good as Paranoia Agent. Paranoia Agent's so good.
It's better. It's better.
It's not.
It's better. It's what it is.
Hajime no Ippo is a great time, but like Paranoia Agent is like groundbreaking.
Hajime no Ippo is it's got like what 150 episodes, and each and every one of them fucking slaps.
They're
all excellent.
There's a couple episodes where it's not as exciting.
There's a couple episodes of Paranoia Agent where it's not as exciting.
I think those are all bang, and it's short. That's what I appreciate.
I think the fact I do also value. You really
I filled that up to the brim. Yeah. I want everybody to know it might be a little far, but that is up, and that's what I expect from you for whatever nightmare trick you pull next.
He's a man of honor. He's gonna hate what I do next.
Hajime no Ippo, number 5.
Okay.
I forgot
you went all the way
I
in.
regret it. I should have put it at number 5.
Hajime no Ippo at number 5.
Oh, it's so much worse when it's been sitting out. I should have used this earlier.
Okay. Hajime no Ippo is, in my opinion, the best action anime ever made. It is phenomenal. Ippo is one of the best protagonists of all time. As someone who has been involved in boxing before, I love how like faithful it is to the craft and everything. Like, it's just so good. Whenever I'm feeling really down and I really need something motivating me, that's what I go to is Hajime no Ippo. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful anime, and I love it to death. And it's number 5. And it's not okay right now, but it will be eventually.
Oh, my tummy hurts immediately. That was fucking rough.
We're about to go full tummy hurt mode, folks.
Yeah, that was rough. That was not it's not okay. Listen, I know what you're about to do.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say, like, don't do it, Bakari.
Keep your hands at Azoken off Azoken.
You can't now. Are you
4.
just doing this out of
I
spite?
am not actually.
No. Okay, but don't drink it. Don't drink it yet. Like, pour it out.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
I know you're.
I'll give you your shot to talk me out of it. Hang on. There we go.
Okay, thank you for filling it. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good.
Talk me out of it.
I want to make sure. Like,
Save me.
No. I'm throwing it back at you. Actually.
Okay.
What? So that I know you're not doing it out of like just spite because I just put your favorite at number 5. What are your reasons why you think like so Paranoia Agent? The other ones are Paranoia Agent, My Love Story, and Kids on the Slope. What are your reasons for generally like Azoken not reaching those heights?
So Keep Your Hands Off Azoken is an excellent, fantastic anime, and it's so cool how it like it's so educational, like teaching us how like animation is made and stuff like that. If we're talking about the ones that I care about the most, the ones that like that really like drew me into the world and everything, I think because it's so like because of its skew towards the educational, I don't really have the same feelings towards the 3 protagonists that I do towards like just Paranoia Agent as a whole, or like the relationship in My Love Story, or or the characters in Kids on the Slope for me.
Sorry, I felt a little bit of bang for a second there.
Understandable. So,
yeah,
I think in all of these, like obviously neither of us are making any sort of neither of us pretend to be objective here. I don't really believe in objective critique of art in general, but like talking about it, we've kind of just been guided by our feelings in this whole list. Yeah. And for me, the one that has all of these have resonated with me on a deep emotional level, Azoken has the least.
Okay, let me hit you with a couple of things here, though. Mm-hmm. You don't feel drawn into the worlds like when they like go into those worlds and are running around and the nice music's playing and everything. Like,
I do.
It really draws me into like everything that's happening with these people.
I do, but whenever I'm watching those, I'm thinking a lot more about like, wow, it's such cool craftsmanship on display. Like, This is Masaki Yuasa like really like fucking flexing. You know what I mean?
Okay. And then just the second thing, listen, Bakari is a guy who just did it. Like. I'm looking at it bubbling there.
I'm showing you my resolve here, Stu.
Okay, if you really feel passionately about it, I hope your tummy fucking hurts because that show's so good. Azoken deserves number 1.
Keep Your Hands Off Azoken is number 4 on this list. It is excellent, but these are all excellent, and that's just how it is.
You absolute piece of shit. Fucking goddamn. First, you
I feel great.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We got a camera. You can't even hide it now.
Fuck, dude. Fuck. Where's my drink? Jesus.
All right. Azoken's number 4. That's not a terrible
That combination is even worse somehow. Oh, my God. Okay.
I got like a real like teriyaki taste when I like drank it. I'm like, what? Why does it feel like that? It shouldn't feel that way.
We're both chasing it with the same thing. We both have raspberry tea.
Oh, I got the strawberry.
That's raspberry.
Yeah, that's what I said. Raspberry.
Here to announce, Stu cannot read.
Yeah, guys, That's actually why I prefer dubs. I literally can't read the subs.
We got a GoFundMe link in the description for adult literacy.
I'm gonna go back. I'm going back to kindergarten. It's gonna be like that one Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, I know.
But more
movie.
anime.
I don't know the name of
Yeah.
it.
That shit. Like, I'm kind of surprised that hasn't become an anime series at this point.
Oh
That's
fuck, dude!
yeah.
Like almost like an isekai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I.
Oh, that's
I-
definitely happening in Isekai.
I've been reborn as a goblin, and now I live in a kindergarten for monsters. Question mark! Exclamation mark! Question mark! Exclamation mark!
There it is.
Questionation mark!
Questionation mark.
They have that in the Japanese language. Different. You know, I'm a weeb. I know.
Yeah.
All right. Put it at number 4. Fucking do your Excel.
I took Japanese
bullshit,
one in
dude.
college, and that's exactly how it was. That's you know what? I feel like I'm just gonna hate whatever pick you make next. Like, there's no right pick here.
Yeah. No. It's honestly, it's rough, and but I'm a man of action. I think it's My Love Story for me. And there's no more bang options. We gotta hash this out.
That's right.
We gotta use the marketplace of ideas to decide what earned number 3 here.
Tell me what puts My Love Story, or what puts Paranoia Agent over My Love Story for you.
I think Paranoia Agent is so much more visually interesting than both of the shows that are on this list.
You're not wrong.
And I think that, for me, that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Like, I think, you know, a lot of shows get concerned with, like, where they're going and their plot and all that. And I think that's important, but that's a foundation. And I think Paranoia Agent has a really good plot and everything. And then on top of that, it stacks some really great just visuals that you don't really see anywhere else.
Yeah.
On top of, like, great music, great audio, great voice acting, really clever uses of you know, animation and all that. I think Paranoia Agent's a total winner. And Kids on the Slope just fucking hits,
Yeah,
dude.
Kids
Like,
on the Slope is sick.
My Love Story, I feel like this is gonna sound mean. Again, it's earning number 3 at the worst. The thing that makes My Love Story really great is that it's a really nice look at relationships, and that's kind of a novel thing in storytelling, where it's not about getting the person, but about, you know, maintaining your relationship with that person and communication and all that jazz. And I think that's really good, but I think that's the biggest thing My Love Story has going for it to me. Like, I wouldn't say that's like, if you changed the plot but kept the animation the same, I wouldn't be very excited about it.
You're right, and I think that's kind of what you've opened my eyes to that. Yeah, Paranoia Agent is kind of great everything. My Love Story is like an amazing plot with amazing characters, and that's kind of like, don't get me wrong, they're not a slouch in like the animation or music department either. But
Yeah.
yeah, no, you talked me into it. Yeah,
It's number 3. It's great.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
Love
yeah.
Story is absolutely excellent.
Absolutely.
Like, it feels weird to fucking dunk on it or whatever.
no, you're 100% right. You have made me feel okay about putting My Love Story at number 3.
Okay. We're down to the number 1 and number 2.
Yeah.
Anime. Who's gonna get number 1? Anime. Yeah. Okay.
It's a Battle School Dropouts theme song.
That's welcome to season 3.
Yeah, we're gonna get Eve to re-record that. Yeah,
Dude, now what are you talking about? We're Battle School Dropouts. We're getting Crush 40 to do that.
this is a warning, June Senoe. Be ready.
Yeah, this is absolutely a threat.
Yeah. If I may, I'd like to say a word or two about My Love Story. I've watched a lot of romance anime. This is by far, by leaps and bounds, the healthiest look at like a romance, like just a relationship that I've seen.
Absolutely.
Really in like any anime ever. Yeah, it's really, really great. It's so nice. Love it. And it's top 3 on the list. That's pretty dang good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a really great show. I mean,
Yeah.
it was fun. You know, and there's not a lot of shows too that you can watch with your girlfriend and have them be like actually invested in it too if they're not anime fans already.
That's very true.
You
like
know, that was
Felicia
very nice.
has like she's watched a couple anime that she heard me talk highly about. She watched Full Metal, she watched Death Note and Madoka Magica, and like kind of bounced off of all those, but she really liked this one.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm Bernadette's a weeb now, so it doesn't really matter.
yeah.
But,
Welcome to the fold. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us.
Of course.
Okay. So I know it's technically your turn, but
it's
mean
just
we're
gonna
really
be an argument either way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, whoever. So it's down to Kids on the Slope versus Paranoia Agent, which are basically the same show. I don't really know what we need to talk about.
Pretty much. Yeah.
No. This is really tough because I'm not upset. Oh my god, I'm not upset about which one wins. But I'm on Team Paranoia Agent.
You want Paranoia Agent to win?
I want that to be number one.
I want Kids on the Slope to be number one.
Okay. Shit. Okay. No, I did the wrong song there. We need the fucking People's Court theme. Dun 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 dun.
I had thought like.
What's your reasoning for Kids on the Slope? Dun dun dun.
You remember the song that plays when Yugi and Joey have to duel in order to like get to the part where they duel Pegasus?
Yeah.
It's like they have like the No Matter What song. That's like what I was thinking here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll talk to the Yu-Gi-Oh guys. Konami has been really nice about copyright strikes. So.
Yeah, I think they're pretty chill about that sort of stuff. I really like Paranoia Agent. I think it's again fantastic.
Don't fucking lie to me. You hate it.
No,
you would have picked it if you.
I wanted Paranoia Agent gone before fucking Eat Man, dude. I wanted that shit out of here.
Yeah, fucking Kids on the Slope. I think it's dumb. Jazz, that's old music. That's stupid. Why didn't they play fucking pop? Idiots.
This is like on all fronts, Titans versus Titans. You got Shinichiro Watanabe versus fucking how am I blanking on his name right now? Holy shit, Jesus Christ.
Paranoia Agent and Paprika and Perfect Blue.
And I have a name in my head and it's wrong and my brain refuses to say the wrong name.
Jesus Christ, dude. The oh man, this is like we're gonna cut this part out. I can't just look this.
This is so embarrassing.
I can't look this stupid. Jesus. Oh my God, what's his name? Okay.
Cone.
We got Satoshi.
Cone is an absolute. We're fucking cutting in right here. Cone. Yeah. No. That guy has made fucking all killer, no filler.
Absolutely.
And not to say that Kids on the Slope director Watanabe is not in the same class.
Yeah.
But it's different because I feel like what makes Cone so good is he really pushes like the medium like to its fullest in terms of visuals, and Watanabe pushes it in terms of his visuals are great, don't get me wrong, but like in terms of like the music and sort of the feeling that the music like provides, We're now arguing about directors. What did we just do?
Yeah, like talking about their whole bodies of work, I'm inclined to disagree. Like a lot of Watanabe's work on, Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, his work on the Animatrix, all that stuff is like, visionary shit in my opinion.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Yeah.
I hate that I'm agreeing with you during this argument, but yes, you are correct.
And then look at the music. We've got motherfucking Susumu Hirasawa versus fucking oh my God, I'm doing it again, Yoko Kanno.
Oh, thank God.
Jesus. Oh my God.
About to have to break out another phone.
Terrified for a moment there. Yeah, like again, Titans in anime all around. Me personally, I like Kids on the Slope more. It resonates with me more, just like on a deep personal level. And I think that Paranoia Agent is so fucking cool, but sit me down on a Saturday night, tell me to watch one of these series. It's Kids on the Slope.
Oh, it's Paranoia Agent. But you're wrong. You're literally wrong. It's Paranoia Agent.
It's Kids on the Slope.
I'll
I'll put it like this. the episode 7, like the episode 7 performance trumps any moment from Paranoia Agent, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I would say so. It's a higher high, but I would say Paranoia Agent is like consistently like I'm. It's hard to say this because it's also sort of true, but I feel like if Kids on the Slope like in a regular like moment where like the characters are out and about doing things is like hanging out at like a 8. You know, like it's just like when nothing's really happening, it's like it's the worst it falls is to like an 8. I think Paranoia Agent is like always at a 9, like throughout all of its stuff. Like I'm always like, who are these characters? What's going on? What's their weird backstory? What's all these things that are happening? Kids on the Slope has its like spikes, you know, but like Paranoia Agent is like through line, like it's just like 9 all the way through, just consistent. If you count the spikes of Kids on the Slope as 10s, you know, obviously Paranoia Agent and other circumstances is just 10 all the way through, just full 10.
I'm inclined to disagree a little bit. I think there's some parts in in Paranoia Agent that I would hardly say drag, but that don't go as hard. In my opinion, I'm kind of in the opposite camp where there's like, and not to say that it's a very common occurrence, but like there's some parts of some episodes of Paranoia Agent where I'm like, yeah, this is fine. I'm enjoying what I'm watching, but like it's not hitting. Whereas like Kids on the Slope front to back is like, and even just talking about the first 7 episodes, like is excellent.
Yeah, and this is really frustrating to argue about. I fucking hate this because like they're both slow build kind of shows too. Like they're not like we aren't arguing about like Keep Your Hands Off Azokin versus like Eat Man.
Yeah.
Like this is like they're both these slow moving character study type shows. So for anything I say about fucking Paranoia Agent, I feel like it's like, oh, Paranoia Agent has this thing better. It's like, well, the other thing did it really well too. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know how we resolve. Okay. This is the only way I can think to resolve this. And we have Bernadette here to kind of help us out. The only way I can think that we can resolve these, because I don't think we can convince each other. We're both too thick-headed.
Yeah,
I think it comes down to this. I think we both need to drink Bang Mix, and whoever drinks it faster is the correct person. because these shows are too fucking similar. Do you feel the same way that I do? That like the things that you're saying about like Kids on the Slope also kind of apply to Paranoia Agent?
You're not.
Like I cannot think of a way to handle this difference.
Oh, we got half a can left. I mean, we got to do something with it. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I agree in that. I don't think either of us are going to convince the other of our point here. And these are both like some of the top anime of all time.
Paranoia Agent is really spooky. Is that enough?
It is. I mean, it is really spooky. But like Kids on the Slope is like, you know, that hits you right in the heart, dude. Like that's
okay. I said the Bang Mix thing, and then I thought about, and now I'm thinking about. Give me a second here.
Okay.
Because I'm not a man who admits defeat. But I think you might be right.
Yeah? You think so?
I'm thinking about what kind of changed my mind was I thought about the part where he goes and meets his mom.
Oh, yeah.
And that whole adventure.
The Lullaby of Birdland on the train home.
It hits and it hits. And Paranoia Agent is absolutely excellent through and through. But I can't think of a part that hit me as hard as that.
Yeah. Are we going for the bang anyway? I didn't realize he's just down in it. There's nothing left in them.
You're right. It's Kids on the Slope. Kids on the Slope is number 1.
Kids on the Slope. Stu has fallen on his own sword.
He's on slope.
His own slope. Quite so. Paranoia Agent, number 2. And Kids on the Slope, number 1. Well, I just changed Platinum End to number 1. Sorry,
Oh
folks.
shit! Platinum End is the winner.
Platinum End out of nowhere.
Platinum End. Yeah, like, Platinum End with the wheelchair comes in.
So, we've done it.
Oh my god.
We have. It was a tough. It was really really hard. We laughed, we cried, we learned things about ourselves. We drank a whole can of Bang Mix.
Let's not skip over this, right? Like, I want my sacrifice to be known. You're right. I think Kids on the Slope is the better show. I concede. I have never felt an empty Bang Mix from people drinking it. I have only felt this from having a couple people drink it and then pouring the rest out. So this is
You're right.
this is a new sensation for me, and I hate it. My tummy hurts so bad right now. I don't feel good at the end of this episode. I feel good about our list. I feel good about that.
Yeah.
Physically, I'm praying for death.
Truly an awful hard seltzer.
Truly an awful hard seltzer.
There it is. Okay, we have our finished list. So, I'll start from the bottom and then hand it over to you at some point. So, number 22, the worst anime of all time.
The worst. Yeah, this is the bottom tier.
Eat Man.
Eat
Not to be confused with Eat Man 1998, which is a much closer execution of the manga. I heard that's pretty good.
We got a future episode planned for it, so
Yeah,
maybe
it's gonna
it'll have to contend with Kids on the Slope.
Maybe
in
the
future.
Eat Man redemption arc is in our future. Who knows? Number 21, Tower of God. Number 20, Super Yo-Yo.
Can't even get through that one. All right.
Number 19, Junji Ito Collection. Number 18, I Want to Eat Your Pancreas, the movie. Number 8.
The movie, not to be confused.
I mean, as opposed to the actual, words on paper novel.
Yeah, or wanting to eat someone's pancreas.
Or actually, yeah. I want to eat your pancreas, viewer. Bring it here. I will
Give
eat
us
it.
your pancreas.
Yes. There you go. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
come on.
Hand it to Bernadette. She'll bring it over to here. We will eat it up like a Silence of the Lambs.
It cannot be worse than Bang Mix.
Probably not.
It can't.
Number 17, Dr. Stone. Number 16, Space Brothers. Number 15, I'm getting all mixed up here. Number 15, Nana. Number 14, Gargantia on the Verdurous Planet. Number 13, Platinum End. Number 12, X-Arm. Stu, take it away.
X-Arms, motherfucker. It's so good.
It's really good. It's worth watching.
Get your friends together. Watch yourself some X-Arms. Should have been number 1.
It's a great. No.
I should have drank the Bang for that one.
Imagine how undignified that argument would have been if we were arguing like Kids on the Slope versus fucking X-Arm.
I like Battle School Dropouts, but their fucking list just fucking obviously was terrible. No, just kidding. We're respectable now. We're good. You have to like us.
We do have the definitive anime tier list.
Yeah, you can't argue with it.
If it's not on this list, it's 23rd or below.
Yeah,
is the thing.
Yeah, all of our Yu Yu Hakusho, Yu-Gi-Oh,
Garbage.
Dragon Ball Z,
Garbage.
Yeah,
Garbage.
all worse than Eat Man.
Garbage.
You got to just deal with that until we review it.
That's right. Demon Slayer, garbage.
Garbage.
One Piece,
Worse.
Naruto, Bleach, garbage.
Absolutely. All the
Whatever
other
your favorite is, if it's not fucking on this list, garbage.
Cowboy Bebop,
Garbage.
What's her face with Tuesdays?
Trash.
Garbage.
Tuesdays? Carol and Tuesday?
Carol and Tuesday?
Oh,
Garbage.
Carol and Tuesday's really good.
Trash.
Garbage, though.
Perfect Blue. Trash.
Trash.
Paprika. Trash.
Fucking ass cheeks.
What are we doing with our lives? Dororo at number 11, right?
Yep.
Okay. Hanasaku Iroha at 10. Sabikui Bisco at 9. Jujutsu Kaisen at 8.
That's right.
Serial Experience Lane at 7. Golden Boy number 6. Way too high on that horny list there. Hajime no Ippo number 5. Keep Your Hands Off Eizouken 4. My Love Story number 3. Paranoia Agent number 1. It moved in. somehow.
well, hold on.
I'm kidding. No. Number 2, Paranoia Agent, and then Kids on the Slope number 1. Which, listen, we fought, we drank, we hurt our tummies.
Yeah.
Kids on the Slope is an absolutely excellent anime.
Absolutely.
I'm not offended to be a part of a list that says Kids on the Slope is number 1.
Yeah. I really love Kids on the Slope. I know a lot of people who I've shown it to who weren't as hot on it as I am. I'm pleased as punch to be here today with a fellow man of culture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
If anything, and this is also like, I feel like, especially for our like top 5 here, it's really nice looking at it too, and like that nothing like weirdly got up, but like Space Brothers didn't get number 3, like that show that we gave like an or like all of the shows, and I think the top 10 are all keep watchings that we gave.
Yes, but
Yeah.
we did also put X-Arm at 12, which is a bit surprising. I think a lot of people
X-Arms
will
is
be
great.
surprised at the placing of that particular anime.
X-Arm is
It's a lot of fun though. Episode 5 in particular, where they do the Evangelion thing and they're back in the regular high school all of a sudden. The guy threatens to what did he say? Like soften their balls or something like that.
I cannot wait for it. I need this list to get to somebody who likes any of the shows that are below XR, that like feels very passionately about them, because like I feel like that's such a fucking dunk. Like,
Dude, I want to eat your pancreas.
favorite,
got several places below X-Arm.
Your favorite fucking show is Dr. Stone, that like really like well respected show.
Yeah,
it's
get
not
fucked.
as good as XR. You just got to live in that world. That your taste is not as good as ours. This is the greatest anime list of all time. X-Arms is better than your favorite show.
To be fair, you have to have a pretty considerable IQ in order to properly enjoy Battle School Dropouts.
You know, and the way that we've rated this list too, if any show is not above X-Arm, it is worse than X-Arm.
It is. That is how that works.
Yep.
Steins Gate, garbage. Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, garbage.
You like
Spriggan,
Tokyo Ghoul,
garbage.
7 Deadly Sins?
Akira, garbage.
Suck. Yeah. Oh, just fucking
Every Miyazaki movie ever. Fuck garbage.
Gundam is not as good. All of Gundam is not as good as X-Arm. You got to live with that. You got to carry that weight.
That's perfect.
If you like Gundam, you're wrong.
What have you done?
I've fucked us for life.
He's right, though. Okay.
Well, okay. If you liked this episode, which how could you not after our excellent rating list there, and if you love X-Arm, we're on YouTube. We're gonna start doing more video stuff. We got big plans for this season 3 of Battle School Dropouts. What's
Sure
the
do.
name of our podcast? So we got more videos planned, more podcasts planned. We got a lot of stuff coming. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you like it and you think of somebody who would like it, go tell a friend. That's like the biggest thing that you could do if you want to support this show. Bakari, how can people track you down? How can people hunt you down and figure out where you live?
Yeah, you can. Well, it's good news for you if you happen to catch us in the next week. We're still living together, so you can just 2 for 1, just kill both of us.
Yeah.
In
Can you
one
read
go.
my address out real quick?
Yeah. So, so you can follow me at twitter.com/8 mammoth. You could also follow my SoundCloud at soundcloud.com/octo mammoth. That's about it. That's those 2 things primarily. I'll have a Bandcamp eventually, not right now.
And you can follow me. I'm at Hentai Pizza Lord on Twitter. I try to avoid Twitter, but I'm up there sometimes. And hey, you don't have to follow me though, because we got the Battle School Dropouts Twitter going. So you can figure out what our absolute nightmare schedule is, because we never watch the thing that we say we're going to watch.
Be sure to tune in next time for Humanity Has Declined.
Yep. Be sure to tune in next time for all of Evangelion. Fuck it. We can just say whatever we want. The show, the movies, watch them all, and then be wrong when we talk about fucking Naruto.
There we go.
I don't know, One
Do a
Piece.
Naruto episode? How do we do a Naruto episode?
Just fucking watch, like, My Senpai is made of potatoes. That sounds like a real show, right?
I'm into it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Hey, welcome to happy season 3, Bach. We didn't congratulate each other.
Yeah, we've been doing this stupid shit for 2 years.
This podcast has lasted longer than most human relationships.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Like most, I mean, I can't, like, there's very few projects I've just been a part of that have lasted less than 2 years. Like, or more. Yeah, it's been 2 years.
It's been 2 years.
And a lot of things I've done have been less than 2 years. Yes.
It's funny what can happen too. Like you were at a party and you're like, hey, I think we should do a podcast. And I was like, yeah, we should do a podcast. We should like talk about anime or something.
I feel like that's
and then we
how
just
like
made
every
it fucking happen.
I feel like that's how like every pair of dudes starts a podcast. Is like we
Absolutely.
get drunk in someone's backyard and go like, you know what, dude, we should start a fucking podcast.
This is actually really funny what we're saying. We should like record this shit
2
and
years
like
later.
force my girlfriend to sit behind a camera. Like, that would be so cool. And now we're living the dream. Thanks, Bernadette.
You can do it too.
You're great.
Yeah.
You can follow Bernadette at not Bernadette on Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not Bernadette.
Not
Put that in
Bernadette.
there.
Yeah, well, she's tricking you.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's got great stuff. She's been a huge help. We've got some branding stuff that's coming up that hopefully we'll all see soon. That she's fucking absolutely nailing.
Hell
So,
yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, fucking get ready for more Battle School Dropouts season 3. We're coming. You can't avoid us. You don't even need to hit the notification bell. We will find you.
You can probably avoid us. If you're like watching some like really weird shit, people naked in a bar or something like that, you'll find us.
The only way that people seem to find us is looking up episode 1 of Gargantia of the Verderous Planet and fucking hentai on YouTube. If you were looking at hentai on YouTube and you've made it this far,
You're one of the real ones, dude.
get
Yeah,
on.
thank you.
Open open invitation, medium invitation,
Look,
semi-open. I'm curious.
If you
but
found
scared.
us searching for softcore porn on YouTube, hit us up. Like we
us.
really want to hear from you.
I need that.
And
that info.
if you take gas station dick pills, like DM me on Twitter. I need to know like just what's a day in the life look like
what's
for
going
you.
on?
What's up?
What's happening?
What's going on there? What do you
Cheer-
do?
Fucking cheers! Happy
cheers.
season 3.
Happy season 3. Good night, everybody.